Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gon' be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paid in the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gon' be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paid in the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big R. Welcome back to Big R Sports. We in the building. What's good with it, everybody, man? Hopefully everybody having a good day today. Whether you was at work getting money to take care of your fam, or whether you was at the crib taking care of your fam, doing what you got to do to get through the day. Let's go, baby. Let's go late show. We got a Lakers stream today, man. I've been gone the last couple of games. We had some Lakers news, trade news over the last few days. You know, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title. We're going to get into it for sure. We're going to talk about Austin Reeves coming back next game. Let's go. We finna get fully healthy. We finna take the league by storm, baby. Let's go. What's good with it, everybody, man? Welcome back to Big R Sports. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button for your boy on your way in or your way out, whatever you swiping. But what's good with it, Lakers fam? Artillery gang in the building. Y'all know what it is. Stay up. For real. What's the deal, though, man? Another day. Can't complain. Had to get y'all the stream today. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have to even off. And I talk to my peoples, man, for real, especially since I missed the last game. My apologies, but your boy was at work. Had to work during the Wizards game. And we won. We convincingly won the Wizards game. So Los Angeles Lakers beat the Washington Wizards by 50. Luka Doncic triple-doubling on them, you know what I'm saying? Bronny coming in the fourth quarter, killing, you know, Brian doing his thing. Hey, it's the Wizards, though. But today's stream, we're going to get our first, man, with the Lakers thinking about trading Rui Hachimura for DeAndre Hunter. Rui Hachimura and Dalton Knecht for DeAndre Hunter. Now, I know this has been up for a few days. It took me a minute to get to y'all to talk about it. Reports came out today that the Lakers wasn't really interested, but I think that's cap. They might try to find a third team to get involved, maybe the Brooklyn Nets or somebody to make the trade a little more even or a little more on our side, so to speak. But I'm not a fan of this trade. I'm just going to go ahead and get it started right now. I'm not a fan of this trade at all. If it's canceled, thank God it's canceled. Man, because they said it was heating up, you know, yesterday. So I thought I'd come to y'all today, see what y'all think about it, whether or not y'all like it or not. Rui, in my opinion, is a better player than DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter then been bouncing teams since he was drafted by the Lakers and traded to Atlanta. All right. So we all know he's a good defensive player and he can shoot a little bit. He's having his worst three-point shooting year of his career this year, shooting about 31%. Right. I don't want that. I don't think a change of scenery will help that nigga get back to the norm. Normally, he shoots around 39% for his career, which is pretty good. I'm not going to cap. It's pretty good. He shoots about 39, 38% for his career, and he's a good defensive guy. We'll be swapping a little bit of defense, just a little bit, because him and Rui ain't that much different, to be honest with y'all. I still think Rui is a little better, but if you're looking for a defensive-minded small forward and we not paying Rui in the offseason, that's another reason why people are saying that, hey, we should make this trade because we not signing Rui back. I don't think we're going to sign Rui back. So people was like, okay, if we can get DeAndre Hunter and that's all we can get, then they like, cool. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That means the Lakers were never going to re-sign him because it's the golden rule during trade time, especially when somebody's on the last year of their contract, is that you don't let them walk away for nothing. I really hope this don't mean that they trying to re-sign dude in the offseason, but I know they want their cap space. So it might be worth just letting him walk, but that means we're going to let the other 5 people that's going to be free agents walk too as well. That means nothing was bid, nothing was sent about Gabe and Maxi Kleber. Nobody's trying to get rid of salary cap. So that might happen closer to the 5th. You know, the trade deadline is the 5th, coming up in 5 days. So something, a roster dump move might come here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's just going to be super over the second apron and need to get some money taken off their books. They might pull us something. We might even see something where it might be for picks, you know what I'm saying, a couple second-round picks or something. I don't think they're going to let everybody just walk away who free agents, you know what I'm saying? So, and I definitely don't see Gabe, Vincent, and Maxi Kleber on this team next year, especially with how Timmy is playing coming out the G League. So he took all Max's minutes if he was ever getting any, you know. But we definitely going to dive into that topic today because they was reporting that like the trade might have happened or it was really going to happen. They was in talks. The framework was being made and everything. The third team was supposed to be the Brooklyn Nets, throwing in Day'Ron Sharp, right? And they was going to get connected. Then Cleveland was going to get Rui. I actually think if that deal was to go down, I think Cleveland will win that trade because one thing that they lack is size at the small forward. They got power forwards and centers, but give them a 6'8", 6'9" power small forward who can shoot threes. I'd rather keep that. You know, I was really hoping we can get rid of our 2 guys that we've been talking about all year, Gabe and Maxi Kleber, you know what I'm saying, for a young player on a more or less on a prove-it deal, you know. Come here for a half a season, show us if you're worth signing. show the league that you're worth signing, and just try to, you know what I'm saying, make a name for yourself. Because the Lakers going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be in front of everybody's TVs, in front of everybody's faces, and you already know you can make a name for yourself and go get some bread somewhere. It's like DeAndre Ayton still going to be our center come this past trade deadline, so we're going to have to get used to that. Shout out to DeAndre Ayton. Finally had a good game last game. He had a good game passing, shooting, and rebounding. But I was really hype about the passing. You know, LeBron is a monster on the cuts. You already know. So, I don't know. This trade is going to get on my damn nerves. I swear to God, if we make this trade, it's going to be one of, just like J.J. Redick. When they said we was finna sign J.J. Redick as our head coach, I wasn't down with it for real. I said he going to have to prove it to me that he can be a good head coach. He doing a good job so far. I'd say decent. He doing a decent job so far. I ain't going to say he doing a great job, but he doing a decent job so far. But if we trade with somebody like DeAndre Hunter, man, I just was like, that means that this trade deadline was a bust. And that's all we can do. And I don't like it. I really don't. You know? They shooting. I would say Rui. Only thing Rui got on him is efficiency. All right, DeAndre Hunter. Let me pull up the stats real quick, yo. Because DeAndre Hunter is averaging like 13 points a game. Rui is averaging like 12. It's not that big of a difference, but y'all know what I mean. He definitely shoot more than Rui, right? DeAndre Hunter averaging 13.9. We might as well say 14 to 12. Rebounding, he's a better rebounder than Rui. Clears him by a whole rebound. He's 2 assists better than Rui as well. So Hunter can put the ball on the ground. He can make some plays. He can do a lot for this team. But when it comes to how we got our playmakers coming back, especially with Austin coming back, I would like what Rui does better. He think he's a better fit. Because them threes Rui be hitting, bro, be huge. And he's proven that he can hit clutch threes as well. Big shots late in games. I'm not trying to let that go for no damn DeAndre Hunter, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Can't do it. Not going to do it. Not going to be able to do it. But I'm going to let y'all try to talk me into it. I doubt if anybody out there down with this trade, but if you are, and try to talk me into it, man, and see what happens, bro, because other than that, I'm not trying to hurt. I was so happy. Somebody, matter of fact, my homie Joe said in the chat that, hey, Lakers came out and said that wasn't going to be popping. So they wasn't really looking at him like that, you know? So we won't know until they actually do something. A lot of this might be what I told y'all on the last stream where it don't look like the Lakers going to be making no trades and they want to say they cap space and all their money until the offseason and see if they can make a move for somebody big. And I think that's what they do to us Laker fans, bro. If Rob Pelinka don't find something that'll move the needle, he don't do it, whether we clamoring for it or not, you know. Everybody's like, you know, get something, do something, man, do something. You know, Rob Pelinka don't move like that. He's not finna take no bad trade for nothing. And I think that DeAndre Hunter trade, with DeAndre Hunter having another year on his deal as well, oh, man, that means he's going to have to be here another year because when you got a journeyman, it's going to be crazy trying to get on free agency and seeing who wants you. Because next thing you know, you look up, the DeAndre Hunter then turned into Cam Reddish, bro. And I ain't trying to go there with no other players like that, bro, for real. We done had our first share of Cam Reddishes, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Nuns, all that, bro. We didn't Gabe Vincent. We done had our first share of niggas like that, bro. So I'm not trying to get another bench warmer, somebody who's just gonna sit on the bench. I'm trying to get somebody who can come in, impact games immediately as soon as they step on the floor. I'm trying to strengthen our bench, bro. And it seems like Rury's gonna be a permanent fixture on the bench, and he seemed happy with it. So I like his attitude. He said no matter what, as long as he got a spot on the team, that's what it is. I don't know what that's going to say about his trade value. I don't know what that's going to say about his free sign value in the offseason. But his numbers are going to speak for themselves. He shoots too efficient for teams just to pass him by. they're gonna try to use them, you know what I'm saying, in a regular way, like you would do a 3 or D wing. See, we use Rui as like a stretch 4, even though he plays small forward with us because we know Brian at the power forward, but we kind of use Rui as a stretch 4. So that's what Rui always swinging around on the 3-point line, waiting to get that nice pass, that catch and shoot for a 3, bam, splash, you know, and he is shooting at a stupid clip this year. And I think that can carry over into the postseason. So if DeAndre Hunter is all you can get for Rui, I'm like, yeah, we keeping Rui, yo. You know, because if he can help us win games in the playoffs, it might be worth just keeping him. And if he walk in the offseason, let him walk. But that do mean that you got to get rid of them other bums for real, for real. The Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber, you got to get rid of them, bro. If you're gonna keep Rui and you couldn't find no good deals for Rui, I don't care if you get a 2nd round pick for both of them. Somebody want to get that cap space off their team, and if you can find you a nice young forward for somebody who want to get that money off, they might do it. So maybe Rob Pelinka's still working. I don't know. My gut is telling me that he done. I think people came out, was finna be ready to activate. You know, when Trae Young got traded, they was ready to activate, but then they was like Giannis requested a trade, and that kind of put a freeze on everything till we see if they move Giannis before the 5th. So the Lakers was like, you know what, let's keep working. Then we came out with the DeAndre Hunter news, and oh man, I wish it was somebody better, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely wish it was somebody better, but it ain't. It's goddamn DeAndre Hunter. He ain't a bad player. Don't get me wrong. I remember when we drafted him, I was like, well, yeah, we could have kept him. But his career didn't pan out like I thought it would, you know, especially in Atlanta. He got immediately sent to the bench in Atlanta and never could get up until recently. But then once he started playing a little bit, he ended up being traded to Cleveland. So it is what it is. I would just rather stand pat, right, than make a dumb move. And that's my saying. I know people be clamoring for trades. And it just is what it is, bro. Oh, man, my fault, man. Let me get to my manners, man. Say what's up to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the artillery game, man. What's good with it, famo? First and foremost, always present. Nicholas Brown in the building. What's up, Nicholas, bro? He said like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in and continue to support on the road to the next milestone. 3K on the way. Let's go. If you're new to Big R Sports, hit that sub button. And if you're new, you ain't a member, hit that membership button. Members, man. Hey, members only, bro. Be crazy. Hey, that's our getaway. You know what I'm saying? We got the sports all right here. We got the Lakers right here. You know what I'm saying? But then them members, you know what I'm saying? That's our getaway where we can talk crazy, talk gravy, you know? But hey, hit the join button, become a member. Big R Sports. I got 3 different tiers, perks come with it, all that good stuff, you know? Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? My nigga Chris Spook in the building. What up, Chris? Salute. Lakers already came out and said they weren't interested. I did see that, but the reporter I read that from, I don't really trust him. He ain't tapped in with the Lakers. He probably got a phone call from somebody saying that maybe the Lakers wasn't interested and ran with it. But when you do negotiated, playing hard ball with teams, all kind of stuff come out. Then next thing you know, you look up and the deal is done. So it is what it is. We're going to get to it like it's nothing to it. Daniel Berry Sports highlights in the building. What up, Daniel, bro? Shout out to my G, man. Happy Saturday. What it do? One Cool P in the building. What up, One Cool P? Shout out to One Cool P, y'all. Yes, sir. Shout out to the artillery game, man. Appreciate y'all, man. One Cool P in the building. Sammy in the building. What's good with it, Mo? He said, yo, rather trade Gabe, Knecht, Maxi Kleber, and keep Rui. Exactly. But I don't think it's nothing out there for that package. You know? JJ gave Knecht, what, about a week? Yeah, I know he said it was gonna be longer too. He said he was gonna give him a chance to, work his way back into the rotation. He said he was gonna give him time to do it, let him fall above his head, and get back up and heal himself and get better and all that. That nigga was in the rotation for about 3 or 4 more games, bro. After that, he was back on the end of the bench playing with the G Leaguers when the game was out of hand. So I don't know if they killing his trade value on purpose, or they was like, you know what, you're gonna show people what they trading for, and then boom, he ended up getting benched again. So I don't know if anybody want him for real. So we gonna see. But if these guys want a young player and a couple of expiring contracts, there should be a package out there somewhere where we can get a little bit better on our bench, bro. For real, for real. Chris said his defensive rating is 118. That's worse. That's like that's what I'm saying, Chris. I don't want him either, bro. I don't want him either, bro. Because he's shooting is just not, I ain't gonna say for this whole career, but for now, oh hell no. Like if somebody was to tell me that he can regress back to the norm and when he became a Laker, I would say, okay, let's do it. I see what you're saying. But to be shooting 42% from the field and 30.9, I rounded up for the dude. 30.9% from 3, I'm good. I'm really good. He don't even play that many minutes. He played 26 minutes a game. He played 42 games this year, started 23 of them. Right? Hunter wins the raw count stats, points, rebounds, assists with a higher usage. But Rui dominates efficiency, bro. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, true shooting percentage. It's just ball security as well because he don't turn the ball over. Oh boy, Hunter got a turnover problem for sure. And I just think in our system, he wouldn't really fit. He could move and groove a little bit in Cleveland because if Donovan, Darius Garland be getting hurt all the time, and so they kind of need that extra. We don't need that extra. We need that extra work, that extra hard hat work. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Yes, sir. Sam A. He said, nah, me either, bro. Gabe, Knecht and Max Kleber for Hunter, but I'd rather keep Rui. And yeah, and Hunter, I don't know where he got paid. I don't know if Atlanta paid him or whoever paid Hunter, but he got some bread on his contract. He like a $20 million nigga. I'm like, damn, bro, for real? I'm not with it, nigga, Sammy, bro. I said, feel you, bro. I'm not with. No, at all. Not at all. I heard that. He decent, but that's not what we need, bro. What up, CC? What's good with it, man? What's good, famo? Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? You just don't like talking like this, do you, bro? I got secure, bro. Big facts, Mr. Skills. This is a bad trade. I don't like it neither, bro. I really don't. Looking like a fan for life. Well, it ain't even happened yet, bro. C-boy. What he say? Sorry, my guy, but Larry Bird is better. Better than who? Better than Rui? Oh, yeah, most definitely better than Rui, bro. I agree with that. I don't know, man. He said, do you read chat? Yeah, I do. Hoodie Walker in the building. What's up, man? What's good with it, my G? Said, why would any guy that loves to shoot the ball want to play with Luka? MPJ would hate to play with that ball hawk. Actually, that's not true. When you averaging 10 assists a game, bro, you pass the ball. He might get a lot of shots, but he does both. He gets the players involved and he gets his own shots. So I don't know about all that, bro. I can see if he was averaging 4 or 5 assists where it was clear opportunities where he can get like the bigs, the ball, but he passed all kind of ways. He get bigs, he get open 3-point shooters. He make great passes. He turn the ball over sometimes, trying to make some of them great passes. For real. So not calling him a ball hog because y'all niggas won't call y'all favorite players ball hogs who took 25 shots a game throughout their career. I ain't, y'all should love it. Y'all should love him for it, just like y'all love y'all favorite player for it. Sure. Sammy said her and the Kings involved with Cleveland too, or I heard that. If that's the case, give me Keon Ellis, bro. They can trade DeAndre Hunter to the Kings and have the Kings send us Keon Ellis. And then somebody, well, however y'all want to work that out, let's make that happen. Because that's a good player coming off the bench, But, man, I think this is going to be perfect where we're coming off the bench. Now our bench is scoring like 20 points a game, 25 points a game coming off the bench now. Rui getting 17 or 20 of it, and then everybody else chip in. I want to say Jackson Hayes had about 10 to 12 points yesterday. The bench before the backups came in the fourth quarter, the bench was clowning. You know what I'm saying? Just think when Austin come back, that means Marcus Smart going back to the bench. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's going to put Rui back in the starting lineup, but we'll see. But you know what I'm saying? Rui lost his starting job and ain't even flinched, bro. Still knocking down threes because when the game was on the line both times, his ass was out there. Now, the game before last, I want to say this nigga had 0 points, which sucks. But you got to take the good with the bad when it comes to Rui, man. Sammy said it might be a 3-team with the Lakers. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, man. I heard Brooklyn. I heard, the Kings. I even heard San Antonio earlier today. But they was just brainstorming. You know what it do. What up, T3? What's good with it, bro? T3 and D. Since some reports have Lonzo Ball to Hornets for Colin Sexton. Lonzo Ball to the Hornets for Colin Sexton. That's not too bad. He get to play with his brother. He get to back up his brother. He get to play on the same court as his brother sometimes. He did a good enough job this year in Chicago. But I thought he got hurt again. Maybe I was wrong. I thought he got hurt again. But if he didn't, he been healthy all year, that's definitely a good trade because that means Lonzo back. And Lonzo always been getting better every year, especially before his injury. Said Brian really retired with 4 rings. What up, Allie, bro? Hey, he might, bro. When I seen that nigga cry when they was in Cleveland, when we got blew out by Cleveland, and he was crying like that, bro, I was like, man, I'm going to talk about that for a second, y'all. I'm going to get to all y'all other comments in a second, but I want to rap with y'all about what that meant when Brian was crying and trying to see what the deal was, right? He done had video tributes before, you know what I'm saying? But just how everybody was standing up, nobody, like, he can go to, let's say, Sacramento and get a video tribute. That don't mean nothing. The Lakers ain't gave him no video tributes because they don't know when this nigga going to retire. He played every other game at the crib, right? So Cleveland, his hometown, and then it seemed like it went on the whole video. People standing up, clapping, cheering for him the whole damn 2-minute video. So, yeah, he was trying not to cry, you know what I'm saying? But then that weight hit him, and he was just like, man, this might be my last time in Cleveland. Man, this might be my last time, bro. And notice I said Mike because I don't even think he know if it's the end for him or not. He going to wait to see how we finish the year. He's going to wait to see what the Lakers put on their roster next year to see whether he's going to re-sign with the Lakers or not. I don't think that means he's going to Cleveland for his last year. I still think that he's going to retire a Laker, right? That could have been why he was crying. He was like, all these people think I'm going to come back here for a world tour, but I'm not. I love y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty interesting, bro. I thought that was crazy. He got really emotional. And the dude to the punk-ass nigga from Cleveland, he was like, I don't care about none of that. This is Donovan Mitchell team now. I'm going to make sure they cheer for Donovan like they cheer for Brian. They ain't never going to cheer for Brian like that ever again. That's crybaby puss-ass nigga, bro. That was the biggest hater. That's how you know niggas, you know what I'm saying, be haters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Haters, you know what I'm saying, embolden other haters. he know Brian get massive hate, so he can come out there and cut the interview off and be like, man, let me say something real quick, man. Let me hate on Brian real quick. This is Donovan City now. How dare you guys cheer for LeBron James after what he did to y'all? We're going to make sure that this never happens again. This is Donovan's team. Then the nigga had to come back and apologize. I'm sorry, Brian. I ain't mean to say that, bro. They was like, nigga, what you mean? If Brian do end up going back to the crib, your ass gonna be the first nigga out of there. Just gotta watch your mouth sometimes. Sometimes things don't need to be said, bro. He act like he ain't know how much Brian meant to that city at all. Mm-hmm. He said, damn, Lonzo brothers together will be dope. Yeah. I wonder if they still got that chemistry, though. So I want the Lakers to get Keon and Monk from Gabe and Max in Cleveland. Sammy, I'll be with you, too, but I don't think they'll do that, bro. Sacramento is really trying to get under the second apron, so they won't be so heavily penalized next year when they re-sign their players. Because they got a lot of young guys. They got a couple of old guys, too. I want to say Zach LaVine is up for another contract, and so is DeMar. So we'll see. Of course you would do it, but shoot, Sacramento ain't doing that. What they gonna do with Gabe Vincent and Maxi Cleveland, bro? Besides continue to tank. Said Keon Ellis can work in the backcourt, and he's very good. I can see a backcourt with him. Not starting, but like say we got our two backup guards behind Luka and Austin. If that's Marcus Smart and Keon Ellis, bro, we is killing defensively on the perimeter. I don't care what nobody say. That's gonna look really good together. Said, Big O, you think Luka can lead the NBA in scoring and assists this season? Yeah, but I think that the 65-game rule, is gonna come into effect with some players like Joker. So I think he'll be out of there. Luka Doncic is averaging 10 even or 9.9, something like that. He's right there, y'all. Right there at 10. Already averaging 10 rebounds. Just doing this thing, bro. And I told y'all, even before the season started, I said, first of all, Luka's going to come back skinny, and he's going to average 34, 9-9. Y'all heard that here first on Big R Sports, for sure. He said Reeves need to come off the bench too. No, he do not, bro. Y'all gonna stop hating on Reeves, bro. Y'all niggas, word. Chris said, slow down, Big R. Rui had a donut against the Cavs. That's what I said. I knew it was against the Cavs. They blew LA out by 31, still can't beat a good team. I heard that we got one, maybe two good wins off of good teams this year. So I'm not really, I feel you on that, bro, for real. Said the crying meant he knew it's over. Now he might retire after this season. That is not what it was, bro. You know, Brian, I think if Brian announced to the world that he was going to do a retirement tour, people would kill him for it. Whether you like him or not, you know what I'm saying? People was going to kill him for it. But if you, like, I don't know, man. It's complicated when it comes to dude because he's going to have to start worrying about a lot of different things, bro. A lot of different things coming this offseason, bro. So we go out and we sign another star, get a great team, and Brian can come back for about $12, $13 million a year for one more year to try to win a title before he go. I think he would do it, bro. And I don't think he'll call it a farewell tour because he's still trying to win a title. But if you win the title and walk out the door, that's farewell. He ain't never coming back. Football world, what's good with it? Said Grandpa or the Dogs head game. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I know if you don't keep it basketball, my moderators will get you. They'll give you a little leeway, but they will get you, bro. Yeah, somebody get him, bro, because these asses, C-Boy, you about to be on that list too, bro. Larry Bird. I guess he want me to talk about Larry Bird and LeBron, but I'm not even going to do it because everybody know who better. He said, Gabe collecting a check. Who won Big facts, Cool Breeze. And I think the rest of the league is feeling that too because it don't seem like nobody want no takers. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, rather be over than under, I guess. I don't know. Cool Breeze said Gabe collecting a check. Who want him? Bounce. What up, Bounce? What's good with it? What up, Cool Breeze? What's up, bro? All right. Who else we got up in here? Bounce. Who? Cool Breeze said Reeves coming off the bench. His value done. I don't know. Because, you don't let Austin walk neither, y'all. So he ain't going to sign that player option. He's going to opt out and try to get him a bigger deal. Bounce who said Rui way better than Hunter. Trust me, as a Cavs fan. I get it. He can't hit the three like Rui can, bro. I watched some of the work Rui put in this offseason too, man. He be going on runs like 15 to 17 straight threes before he miss one. I be like, God damn, you ever gonna miss, bro? So Rui actually won the Lakers some games this year, hitting clutch threes. Hunter ain't doing none of that. That's facts. He literally got us a game winner and was hitting clutch threes all year. That's why I'm like, F this trade, bro. This all Rod got. He better not pull the trigger on this lame trade, bro. Talking about DeAndre Hunter, bro. Come on, man. I'm not going to be able to do it. Let me know in the chat if it is anything else, anybody else who y'all hope they'll be looking for. Because I know y'all said Keon Ellis, and I feel you. I like Keon Ellis, but I would look at that as a slight better upgrade just on the bench. We trade for DeAndre Hunter, we might have to make him a starter unless we keep Jake as starter. Excuse me. Because it seemed like he lost his starting job already to Jake. Because Jake was on the bench at first, but he wasn't giving us this type of production. I want to say Rui averaging 17 coming off the bench already. Shoot, get out of here. Only thing I remember hearing about that trade that I was like, maybe, is that it was a 3-team deal, and they went to the next one for Deron Short. But I'm like, that'll give us 4 or 5 bigs on the roster. We don't need that many bigs. So I would actually be like, you know what? Let's make a trade. You take this guy and I'll take old boy, and we're going to call it a day. But y'all know the Lakers don't work like that. If they ain't nothing big, they ain't going to do it. Yes, sir. I don't know. Hunter look a little young in that damn Lakers jersey. Not gonna lie. Cool Breeze said y'all moves going to come in the offseason. That's fine, bro. As long as niggas is playing good in the playoffs and win me a championship, they can make all the moves they want to play in the offseason. As of right now, I need this team to continue to get better defensively, whether that's them busting at you know what, or just more work, more people. Right. But damn, bro, more moves in the offseason again. It's crazy. What up, Michael? What it do, man? You Trey Murphy? I like Trey Murphy, bro. I really do. But I don't think he's going nowhere. They're gonna hold him out as trade bait for a few years till they get tired of paying him $45 million a year. So we gonna see him later on. So, but hey, nice though. Trey Murphy, bro. He's more like an Austin Reeves to me. I gave him Austin Reeves comp with just high scoring ability. He can stop on the dime, pull up, stop on the dime, cross dribble, continuous dribble, layup, underhand layup. Very efficient over bigs where he could go up over them and just and do what he needs to do. Look who it is. Let's go. AJ #1 in the building. Let's go. First time catching a live. What it do, AJ? Appreciate you sliding through, man. What it do? Hey, talking Lakers, man. I sure had to do something tonight, but thank you. Appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. But where was I at? The Hunter trade. See, AJ, got me going in circles. Boom, boom, boom. What was I thinking about? Talk about the Aiden trade? No, I was talking about the comment. Trey Murphy, that's what I was talking about. And those players like Trey Murphy's, even Herb Young, bro, I would have traded for either one of those players. The Pelicans think they a player away. You know what I'm saying? A superstar away from being contenders in the West. I'm not really convinced of that because they didn't bust on Zion and they couldn't do nothing with Brandon Ingram, even though all of a sudden Brand B.I. is balling in Toronto, got them looking pretty good. I just no. So when they get good players, they act like they just want to hold on to them. So I knew it was going to be hard to try to pry one of them two guys away from the Pelicans. Hard. So we got 5 days left. I don't know if they can try to pull something out, but that's my hope. Because Trey Murphy, Herb Young can play 3, right? So he could be coming off the bench, a lockdown defender. We can come with 3, 4, 5 lockdown defenders coming off the bench or in the rotation. And we just got a whole defensive squad where we can do our thing. If Trey Murphy come, then he's going to be that fire 2 guard coming off the bench who's going to be able to shoot, score, pass, and shoot threes, shoot the lights out of threes too. I know he only play good when he play us, but sometimes he play good when he play other teams too. For sure. But man, oh man. Dalton Knecht came out a couple of days ago and requested a trade. So I don't know if the Lakers gonna oblige him or not, but that was a powerful move by Dalton. He says, you know what? Whatever we're doing here is not working for me. Can you just let me get to a fresh start somewhere? Clearly, y'all was going to trade me. Clearly, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get no clock here. You know, but trade me somewhere where I can, you know what I'm saying, grow. Trade me somewhere where I can get better. You know what I'm saying. Work on my game and actually get to show it on the court from time to time. Let me go somewhere where I can play and I can bump my head and not have to worry about being benched for 6 months. None of that, you know? So I would much rather have them like, you know, hey, get him somewhere for a second round pick or something, or put him into a trade. It's just I don't like DeAndre Hunter, man. That's crazy. He said, how you feel about Kuminga to LA? I would love that. To me, he is a prototypical 3-and-D wing. Very good offensively, very, very good defensively. And when I say he can cook, he can cook. Like, if he go off, he give you 30 points. You know what I'm saying? He's closer to Kawhi Leonard than what's a regular Rui. You know what I'm saying? It's just a regular 6'8" wing where he can shoot really good and block a shot here and there and play good defense every now and again. Now, Kuminga is closer to a Kawhi kind of prototype, 6'8", big frame, slide his feet, long arms, big hands, grab passes out the air, just lockdown kind of defender. If he can go somewhere where they put hope into him, trust into him. And I think if they not finna trade him to the Lakers, bro, because the Lakers will do that, and he will be starting instantly. So I'm all for Kuminga. If the Lakers can pull that off for Rui, that will be a trade I'll be happy about. Not no DeAndre Hunter. Give me Kuminga or Wiggins. I don't care. But no, not Wiggins. I'm not taking nobody else from Miami, bro. Nope. If they do another trade with Miami, bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my effing mind, bro. Cool Breeze said Pelicans too young. They wet behind the ears. They've been wet behind the ears since they've been the Pelicans. What you mean? As a team, yes. But Herb Young got his money, which means that, hey, his time came around to get paid. He got paid just so they can keep him. Same thing just happened to Trey Murphy this offseason. He got his bread, and now niggas like, man, hey, we want him now. You just got to trade a $20 million player now instead of his rookie contract. So, but you're right, though. They could have paid him just for the same reasons we paid Rui, Vando, Austin, all them young guys back then a few years ago. But I like Trey Murphy as a player better than Herb Young, but as a fit with the Lakers, I would take Herb over Trey. But I think that's just me though. Pelicans said they ain't trading Trey. Yeah, they not. Or Herb Young. They said that they want like 2 first-round picks for Herb, and they are not trading Trey, which means they're not trading in one of them niggas because they think they a star away. Right? Because the only way you get big names players, if you ain't the Lakers or one of these high market teams, high value market teams, oh man, you might as well trade for it and make him mad like Cleveland made Donovan Mitchell mad when he traded for him. But he just had to go because that's the game. That's the game, yo. He said we was trying to get Trey. But they said they ain't trading him. Nah, bro, we could probably touch bases. See, that's one thing that we don't think about as fans that Rob Pelinka do. Rob Pelinka do his due diligence. I heard too many reports of him talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I listen to reports like that. Some niggas don't. Some people don't. They let that slide by because that's one of the smaller things about the job, right? But having good relationships and talking to every team, you know what I'm saying? That's just doing your due diligence, bro. So I heard Rob Pelinka say one day that he contacted all 30 teams periodically just to see if something can happen. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was really cool. And Rob Pelinka can be a good GM, you know, but I just think, man, he made a couple of huge mistakes, you know, that I wish I could go back and be like, man, don't do that, bro. What up, Kurt? What's good with it? I said Trey gave Vincent and Vanderbilt, not Rui. I agree with that. I feel like, you know what it is, Kurt, bro? They want to make sure that he don't walk in the offseason. Now, answer me this, Kurt. Do you want the Lakers to re-sign? Do you want the Lakers to re-sign Rui in the offseason? Yes or no? That's a question for the whole chat. I want to see y'all yeses if you agree with the Lakers re-signing Rui in the offseason, or you say no. Let him walk. Because that's going to show what it is, what it really is, right? Because if people come in and be like, hey, if you want to trade them, trade them. But it's a lot of stipulations behind it. You know, you got to get the right trade, right? DeAndre Hunter, hopefully it's not it. And then if you can't get no trades, do you keep them because you ain't finna be signing them? And I see nobody want to answer the question either. Let's go. Cool Breeze says sign Rui for what he worth, not what he want. What is that? I just said yes or no. You know what I'm saying? And Rui makes what, $18 million right now for the last year of his deal? Because this was the last year of his deal. Rui Hachimura's contract. Yep, he had a 3-year, $51 million deal. And he made $18.2 million this year. So with him continue to get better shooting and to actually learn a whole different kind of skill set, because I don't know, I might have to go back and look at some Rui Washington Wizards highlights and see how he played. Maybe that Western Conference Finals run we had a few years ago. He had a good series against Memphis. Maybe I go back and look at that series, but since then, he made a transformation to be a catch and shoot 3 and D defensive guy. But he really haven't been able to be a defensive guy But his offense and his shooting ability, bro, is what's gonna keep him on the Lakers, bro. So with all that being said, with him getting better and better offensively every year, getting a little better defensively every year, Rui probably can make about $25 to $30 million, bro. If it's 18 now, I ain't gonna say double it, you know what I'm saying, but I would say he probably earn about a quarter, right? So that's about $6-7 more million. Let me see, let's say 7. That'd be 25. He gonna sign a $25 million, anywhere from a 23 to a $25 million contract, bro. You know? He said, I say yes, but if they trade him, it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not. Because to me, Kurt, is what they're saying is that if they trade him and his name is out here in trade talks, that means that they're not gonna re-sign him. I think Rob Pelinka want all of that free agency money because they can reset their whole situation. You know, they could be under the cap for the first time in X amount of years. They will have cap space to go sign enough of like a max player. And if they do some tweaking, they can sign a super max player. So they can get all the way up to about $60 million if they really, really, really wanted to. They can probably get up to about 80. So I was listening to, what was that, Lakers Nation, because our next topic is going to be about Brian next year taking a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? But I was listening to Lakers Nation. They was like, they had like a format of what can happen in the offseason if we let these people walk. We don't have no more, like we don't trade for any more years on people deals. Like if we trade for DeAndre Hunter has one more year left on this deal. So we'll have to go in the books for another $20 million. I want to pay $20 million for DeAndre Hunter next year? Hell no. I don't. Even though that's the big offseason. That's the big offseason, though, too, y'all. I ain't going to lie. This coming up offseason, we're going to have to use our cap space in trades, not free agency. Around the edges, yes. But if we want to go get a star this offseason, it will have to be through our cap space, not through our, you know what I'm saying, free agency, so to speak. So, but the year after that, the year after next, oh, yeah. Everybody's a free agent. Joker, Giannis, it's a lot of stars. So, and I don't know. If Joker say he ain't going to sign his deal one more summer, bro, I mean, what we doing, bro? We got to get one of these niggas, bro. For real. Nah, bro. He said Abrams messed up everything. Hey, but I ain't CJ McCollum, bro. They say CJ McCollum agreed to that deal, bro. So Rui should have developed a bag. But he changed his game, cool, for real, bro. Like, he should have developed a bag. He should have got more fluent with the basketball, right? But what he literally did was put all that to the side to become a straight-up catch-and-shoot shooter. He kept his mid-range going, so he probably practiced his post-up mid-range game, his 2 steps to the right jump shot, 2 steps to the left jump shot on this Kobe shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. Running around screens, pulling up, you know what I'm saying? And catching and shooting, 3-point shooting, maybe going from wing to wing, but one-on-ones in practices, you know what I'm saying, just for practice. Nah, I don't think Rui ever really got down like that, bro. I really don't. He's always been stiff as hell. J. Lou in the building. What's up, J. Lou, bro? Said, so is Rui going to play some defense in the playoffs? I would hope so. But see, my thing is, I feel like he's part of the feel-good game where if we playing good, if we balling, bro, hey, Rui come out of nowhere and throw your shit into the stands, bro. Wow, get that out of there. Slap it against the backboard. I didn't see him do it before. When we just seen him yell like he got them fake teeth. Bro, Rui be getting hyped when he hitting his threes. If this motivates, he's like motivated by team success. If we losing, you know, he's lackluster. or say we on a 10-2 run, he is full of energy, bro, ready to go. I've never really seen, well, I ain't got to take that back. This year I have, but before this year, I never really seen Rui take charge of a game. He had his little stint in the playoffs a couple years ago, but like during the regular season, like I want to say this year was like the first year he ever scored 30 points in a game. And if I'm mistaken, somebody can correct me in the chat, but I could have swore one of these games he had this year was his first 30-point game. Because I remember he ain't hit none in the playoffs, which is sad. Damn, Rui, this was his first year, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, I hope we do play better defense in the playoffs, bro. Ariana in the building, what's good with it? He said they are the same player. Maybe not. I'm gonna say it like that. I feel like DeAndre Hunter is more, since we use the word stiff, I'm gonna say a little more fluent. He got a little, you know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop. He could dribble, you know what I'm saying? He can get to the rim. He can put the ball on the ground and blow by people, what we don't see Rui doing. But he don't have a post-up game like Rui, and he don't shoot from high efficiency levels. Let me read it again real quick, man, because his shooting is not good, bro. Really not. He's shooting 30.9% from three this year. It's shooting 42% from the field this year. And we over at the halfway point. He done played in 50 games this year. Come on, man. He done played in more games this year than Rui, but only by like 6. Shooting means a lot in this league. I know nobody's ever said Rui was like as bad as like a Luka on defense. When we talk about our bad players who play bad defense on the Lakers, Rui's name is never really brought up. You know? So I get it though. I get it. I'm keeping Rui though, man. Sir, make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in, man. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. If you're new to Big R Sports, hit the join button. Let's go. Cool said, and remember, the Bus family don't run nothing no more. Y'all only got one more move. Yeah, and that's why I want to keep that money. This is definitely a prove-it year. Prove-it off season. I'm going to say not year, a prove-it off season for Rob Pelinka. This is going to determine whether after Jenny gone, Rob Pelinka going to still be there. And he's definitely one of the owners that's going to hire like a head of basketball operations. You know how like Rob got both of them titles now? He's probably going to go back down to GM. and Mark Walker's probably going to hire him another head of basketball operations like Magic was. So we're going to see how they work it out. So Rui can end up like Tobias Harris type of player, all the potential, and that's it. But that's good though. Like if you look at Tobias Harris, right, he gave Detroit stability on like a veteran's level. He knows everything to do, as I call him, a super role player, right? Very good at his role. And that's what he then worked himself into, playing with different players like Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler in Philly, playing with different players. Where else he played, y'all? I know he played in Philly, and I know he playing in Detroit now. I don't know if you've been somewhere in between then, but he became a great role player and a great vet for them. Hey, y'all heard about Paul George? Hey, Paul George. What is you doing, bro? You play basketball, nigga. Hey, man. Niggas is crazy, bro. It's a hunter inspired athletic for Luka live threat. They want. I mean, you can throw Rui a live too. Shoot, man. I get it. Great. What up, Gravy, man? What's good with him, my G? But Hunter, his athletic, I will say he's more athletic than Rory. But I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. It's all about the shooting with me, bro. Hunter, for his career, don't get me wrong. What did it say? 38%, 37, 38% for his career. So this is just a bad year for him, right? In and out the lineup, in and out the rotation. You know, why would we want to trade for that, bro? It's Cam Reddish part 2. And I'm cool on that, bro. Come on, man. Every nigga we didn't got from Atlanta that played us. Every nigga we didn't got from Miami, Atlanta, where else? Cleveland. Shout out to Marcus, man. That was a bad trade. Utah, Minnesota. Yeah, they don't. We can make trades with other players, bro, but they don't F with us like that to trade us. They really good players, bro. Only the Pelicans back in the day. What up, Nate? What's good with it, bro? So Lakers lose that trade. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. We not losing trades, bro. I think Rob has more W trades than, let me see. Yeah, I would say yeah, because, you know, he got some big L's. Don't get me wrong. If it wasn't for the Luka trade, the biggest trade would have been an L for him, which was that Russell Westbrook trade. But I do think he probably has more W's than L's. The Clippers. This nigga was taking too many blue chews, man. Oh, this nigga crazy, bro. King Hudson in the building. What up, Hudson, man? Said bad trade. I wouldn't put it. Oh, hell no, bro. Don't put it, bro. Don't do nothing, bro. Let it go. Let it go. And somebody told me, I'm finna look it up now, but my homie Joe at the beginning of the chat was like, I think the Lakers came out and said thank you, but no thank you, which means, see, that's Rob Pelinka doing his job, man. So now they probably tried to work out a framework. Now, if it would have been Deron Sharp in there from Brooklyn, then I would probably change my mind. That means that they would have had to add a few more players to the deal, and they could have worked out a few. Probably would have had to get picks in order to make that happen. So it has been a while since the Lakers actually got some picks. You know what I'm saying? Because Rory would have been the best thing in that whole goddamn trade. And that's probably what killed it for real, man, because you got to tell them, hey, can I get some picks, bro? It's DeAndre Hunter, bro. What are we doing? You said PG on them perks. Hey, man. I just thought that was funny, man. I'm like, come on, man. You a basketball player, bro. You supposed to test positive for other stuff, bro, not PEDs, bro. See, who will make y'all look younger and fast on the court? Damn, that's a good question. God damn, that's a good question, Cool Breeze, bro. Oh, man, that's a good question, bro. Both of them? No. Just because Hunter's faster than him don't mean Rui don't run the court good. You know? He has to run wide, right? Unless it's a clear path straight to the basket on a transition where it's easy. He normally runs wide. Looking at the player, you know, looking at Luka the whole time. He stay ready for the basketball though, even when he's running. I don't know, man. That's a hard question, bro. make y'all look younger and faster on the court? I'll say Hunter, man. I'll say Hunter, but we might run faster and look younger, but we're going to not shoot the ball as well. And I'm not giving up shooting, man. Regardless, I'm just not doing it, bro. John, what's up, John? What's good with it? So what about Bronny James for the Thompson twins? That's funny. That's a 2K trade right there, you know. But shout out to the Thompson twins. They doing their thing in Houston and in Detroit. He said, but Hunter Maker. Shout out to D Bonner, man. What's good with it, my G? What's good with the gang? Shout out to the artillery gang for sure, for sure. Cool Breeze said, but Hunter make y'all more athletic. I know. But I think if it's athleticism that we're looking for, it got to be more than that. Because you could say Vando is more athletic than Rui, right? You know? I'd rather see Vando play defense athletically than Rui. Ooh. Chris Hanford in the building. Shout out to the artillery gang. Y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button for your boy. I got an email from YouTube the other day. Said, I really do got to remind you niggas to hit the like button. Like, they told me I should do it every 30 minutes. So, I know I've been off schedule, but hey, hit the like button, bro. They said towards artillery gang chat. To we in here too? Yeah, big facts. So Hunter put pressure on the rim. He definitely does. Definitely does. And I encourage y'all to go look at some highlights. You know what I'm saying? You can look at highlights for him this year because he played in a lot of games. And it's just like that, bro. He do. And I think we got a good enough team to where people still got to stick to Luka and Brian. So he'll have more one-on-ones. I get it, man. And say, I'm going to give you some help too. And say with that athletic or with that ability, he going to get better shots than where he's in Cleveland now. If he can get them open shots, because, you know, Rui be getting open shots, bro. If he can get them open shots, bro, and his three-point shooting goes back to the norm, you know, I would reconsider. Because then if that's the case, then we're getting somebody who can shoot close to 40%, which is still low because Rui, I think, this year is shooting 42. His career is 42, I think, too, as well. So we'll lose about 2 or 3 percentage points, but I'll take that for a better athletic defender who could put pressure on the rim. You know? But besides that, that ain't the case. The nigga is shooting 30.9%. I still don't feel like this move the needle. It don't. It'll make us play. Say we did do the deal. It will make us more athletic, like Cool said, and it'll make us faster. And that'll help us win games. But see, our problem is that we win games. It's about how we lose games. We still gonna lose them same games with DeAndre Hunter. Sorry. And then when you need somebody to maybe shoot you out of a patch, like DeAndre Hunter would never make the 3-point shots that Rui has made for us this year, bro. That ain't him. So I don't know. I think Rui has earned the right to play this year out or get traded for somebody who's like really worth it, bro. Yes, sir. Big facts, King Hudson, bro. They gotta get more than Hunter from the Cavs. They do. That's why they was talking about a third team, Brooklyn Nets, for what's his name? Deron Short. I heard about dude, but I never seen him play. And he didn't stand out when we played the Nets. So if we play the Nets again this year, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at dude. But damn, we only got 5 days to the trade deadline. What y'all know about Day'Ron Sharp from the Nets? Is he good? Because I keep hearing his name brought up. It's like the 3rd year in a row. Real talk. So I still don't feel like this motor. His motor. Yeah, Rui can disappear. He did have 0 points against Cleveland, bro. I was so like, what the? I looked at my phone. I said, what the? Hey, that nigga had 0. Big fat goose egg. Savannah don't use his athleticism, but he's still more athletic than Rui. That knife cut both ways, my G. It would have been nice. We could have get Allen, but it's not gonna happen. No. Hunter will be an extra playmaker too. He can play make a little bit. I give him that. My nigga Bond said HG double hockey sticks to that Hunter trade. Yeah, to the down. I feel you, bro. It's just, I said, this it? That's why I put it on the face, on the thumbnail. That's it? For real, bro. I said, man, Ron Palicki, bro, you might as well keep your cards, bro. You got to know when to hold them, got to know when to fold them. He said, I looked at his injury history, and I'm good. Ooh, I ain't even think about that. So, Rui, you know what I'm saying? All said and done, he's been relatively healthy. He didn't miss his first short games, but it wasn't to the point where he has an injury prone label. So if he's injury prone, that's a whole nother dynamic right there, y'all. This nigga right here might be injury prone, come to LA, bro, and be another Cam Reddish, bro. Come on, man. We can't do this again, bro. Another nigga on the end of the bench waiting to get off the contract, get off the books. That's the main. He said his medical is trash. Damn, so it's a risk. Oh, yeah. Let me see if the Lakers got up off this trade. Like my homie Joe was saying earlier. That's what I meant to look up. Because, yeah. And the Lakers would do something like that just to, be like, oh, thank God for not doing nothing before the trade deadline. So niggas won't crucify their ass. And we finna let this nigga walk away. The bottom man, everybody knew walking in. I asked everybody earlier, put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. What I say, yes or no? Would you re-sign Rui in the offseason? That's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yes or no? Would you give Rui a contract for another 4 years with the Lakers after his shooting percentages has been going up every year, consistently above 40% every year, 3-point shooting, 50% field goal shooting. But his shot attempts was always low until this year. This year he's shooting more than he's ever shot in his whole life. He's almost at like 3.5, 4 threes a game. And his percentages are the same. So, well, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he'll I want to sign him in the offseason, bro? I don't know. That's crazy. Let me see. What up, KJ? What's good with it, my G? I said, no, John. He said, trade Rui and Dalton for Wiggins. If they move that, hey, another nigga from Miami, hey, I don't know. KJ. See, he's one of the best rebounders in the league, and he's physical. Oh yeah, you talking about Dayron. I heard that. Y'all need to get faster. I don't know. Real talk. We'll see. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, we will. Hey, you never know with us, bro. We gonna come out and slap y'all ass. But I like that Rui gonna go to Cleveland and thrive. See, that's what I'm saying. With more touches, bro. Oh my God. Ibana said a bunch of knee injuries. See, man, come on, yeah, bro. I'm out. Because last thing we need is another nigga getting traded and getting hurt. You did. So what I thought about Googling cameras earlier to see where he at. Who you talking about? What? As long as LeBron is taking a big contract, y'all have no chance. He's over the hill. I don't know about that, John, and that brings it back to the point. But I'm gonna get to the people who answered the questions. Right? Everybody said yes. I think King Hudson said yes. John said yes. Debonna said yes, but I'm not for an outrageous number. Hudson Main said Rui worth it, but the Lakers gonna trade him. Shine, what up, Shine? What's good with it, my G? He said yes. Why give away something you developed? Yeah. Because what I say earlier, y'all, 23 to $25 million. Because if we looked it up, he made 18 this year. He signed a 3-year, $51 million deal. And this year is $18.2 million. He's definitely played, I said $5 to $7 million more better. So I gave him $23 to $25 million per year. He probably signed a 4-year, $98 million deal. You know, and that would be a crazy signing for the Lakers, bro. Then have to come back and sign Austin Reeves too. I don't know, y'all. They said when Brian leaves, Lakers gonna be like mid 2000 Lakers when Kobe was dropping 80. No real basketball talent except one guy running the show. So with Luka, I don't know. Luka more of a passer than Kobe ever was. So I think his game is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Luka's game is more comparable to a James Harden when he made the decision to be a point guard after Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I see him going and getting them 70-point triple doubles again. This nigga, I told y'all, this nigga was gonna average 34, 9 and 9, and we gonna be rolling. But remember, I would say maybe how long ago was that? Maybe 5 streams ago. I told y'all what Brian's plan was gonna be. Right? He gonna see how this year finish out. Remember, y'all heard it here first, right? I said Brian gonna sit back at the end of the year, right? They gonna renounce Brian rights. He gonna let the Lakers sign who they need to sign. The Lakers gonna come back and say, all right, Brian, we got about $15 million for you to play your last year. He gonna be like, bet, because we didn't sign Giannis, a Joker, or some goddamn body, somebody a dope ass team where he could wait because we got his bird rights. You know what I'm saying? Austin can wait. Rui can wait. You know what I'm saying? Could spend the money and then re-sign. So in actuality, you almost have $150 million to spend, right? Without super killing yourself going to the second acre. If you get right underneath the second acre, still over the first acre, though, you can formulate a team. You can spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money, bro. And that's what Rob Pelinka got ahead of him this offseason. And I told y'all Brian was going to sit back in the cut, nigga. Especially if we don't win one this year. He going to sit back in the cut, wait to see what the Lakers do. If they make a great team, he just going to slide right back in, bro. It's going to piss some people off, too, watch. Most definitely. But y'all heard that here first on Big R Sports. I said that months ago. I knew what Brian was doing. This nigga crying in Cleveland because, you know, we might win a title this year, so he might have to retire. This might be his last year. What you mean? Said keep Rui, trade Aiden as well. I don't know, man. I think we done, y'all. That's my feeling. I think we done. I think they just waiting on Austin Reeves to come back. I think having all that money to spend, they don't give a damn if people walk away or not for anything. Because if that's the case, Giannis is really holding up the market, bro. And that ain't fair. Because he ain't going no damn where. Niggas is stupid to think they can put a trade for Giannis. Or Milwaukee, whatever, probably do it on the trade deadline. Maybe in the offseason when he told them the next year he's going to leave them anyway. That kind of year, yeah. But not at no trade deadline. You know, shoot. And everybody knows it's not like it's secret, like Luka's was secret. Said Brian played chess, not checkers. That's what I'm saying, Hudson, bro. That's just how everything gonna work out. And just for me knowing how Brian get down, I'm telling you, bro. And them tours in Cleveland when they was doing a tribute, right, was literally like, damn, this might be my last year. You know? But I think if we end the year, I would say in a satisfied way, which is probably winning the championship, he'll walk away. But I think having that much cap space, that much money, he will take a big pay cut. You know, Brian Windhorst came out the other day, said the Lakers were going to ask him to take a pay cut anyway. I told y'all that months ago, too. Sure. Yeah, I think Brian's scared because he can't go nowhere. He can't go back to Cleveland. Cleveland already over the second apron. They're going to be trying to get rid of money regardless. That's why they're trying to get rid of DeAndre Hunter, bro. This is not good, bro. I don't like other people trash, bro. I think Ibana said the Cavs want us to make the trade. They know Rui is an upgrade, and he'll get a lot more touches. Garland may not be there in the future. Yeah, and he's perfect for them. The catch and shoot 6'8", 9" nigga that we developed is gonna kill in the East. He was killing in the East for a little minute without them skills when he was in Washington. So I remember they replaced that nigga with Kyle Kuzma, bro. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. Yep. But King Hudson, so you cool with letting him walk away with nothing then? King Hudson just gonna have to walk. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. We're gonna let Rui walk away for nothing. Austin probably gonna re-sign. If we don't do no deal, that means Gabe and Maxie Cleveland gonna walk away for nothing. Who else is free agents? I think Brian and Austin coming back, so that's the other two. There's one more I'm not thinking about. Because DeAndre Ayton got a player option for next year. So I know it ain't him. Jake got a 2-year deal, so I know it ain't him. Marcus Smart got a 1-year deal, so he'll be out of there. He don't make a lot of money no way though. Jackson Hayes signed a 1-year deal. He'll be a free agent. Let me see. He said Kyrie might come through this summer. What? Nigga, please. Kyrie Irving got to stop getting hurt, man. What up, Pedro? What's good with it, my G? Hola, vez, senor. John say Aiden seems like a lost cause. Also looks about 40 pounds lighter than before. Excuse me. 1 second, y'all. I did not know he got caught up by Paul George. Real talk. I don't remember that at all. But I don't need him to be like, I would love if he was to be what he was against Washington every game. I really do. But I look for other players, bro, to pick up the slack scoring. But if this nigga can't rebound for nothing, man, at least box some niggas out. I always look at teams who got rebounding players, 9 bigs. Like you got Brian averaging 8. You got Luka averaging 9, almost 10. Austin averaging 5 or 6. So I see a lot of rebounding going around. Rui averaging, he only averaging like 4 though. 3 or 4. Now, that's crazy. But it's a lot of rebounding going around. That's all I'm saying. He said trade Bronny. Why we got to trade Bronny, bro? He ain't did nothing. He said he's not playing for a minimum. Abby, I never said a minimum. I never said the minimum. But I do think Brian will come back to a 1-year, just like it wouldn't be no less than $10 million, $10, $15 million, Go check out the video on Lakers Nation, man. Because he explained it perfectly. He said, if you let this team form, we can go get a big wig player come along and play with. But, I mean, I done said this a million times, bro. I think they be listening to me, bro. Dang, I swear I said this months ago. He said Smart definitely go. We'll see. I think Smart gonna be smart and retire. So I just don't. Oh man, this is crazy, y'all. I'm not trying to see this trade, bro. So it's pretty much, everybody pretty much like, nope, on a trade, bro. That's good. I said Aiden was looking like a manimal beast, guaranteed 18, 2012. Now he looks soft, gets shoved around in the paint and can't board. I heard that, bro. But we didn't ask him. We asked him to be a live threat on this team. And I don't know. I just never looked at him like, he was going to be AD or somebody. You know what I'm saying? AD led the league with 12 and a half assists, bro. You think we asking for Aiden to average 12 and a half assists like AD did? I don't know. Because if you are a lesser talented player, you definitely going to be difficult, and it's going to be hard to get you 18 and 12, so to speak. I mean, we definitely going to have to pass your ass the ball over and over again. This nigga probably get more touches than 80 ever did. So I'm trying to see where he can come in and play impactful basketball like like Timmy, you know what I'm saying, or like Jackson Hayes. Like these guys can come in and impact the game as soon as they get in the game without even playing 2 or 3 minutes, bro. Aiden can go long stretches, bro. Long stretches, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna drop this link real quick. Man, boy, I just got to talking, rapping and talking and talking and rapping. You know? Said Jackson leaving too. We just effed up. We need his energy. And I wouldn't mind keeping him around, especially if we get a legitimate big. He'd be a great asset to come off the bench. Just how he's been. And he's one of the pieces I think that, you know, hey, give him the same deal. He did it last year. I just think he want to just play in LA. Jackson Hayes don't care, especially how he did him in the playoffs last year. All the JJ Redick, bro, kind of did him dirty, bro. Mission 24 in the building. What's up, my G? That Shams just reported the Lakers signed a big art to, you know what it is. To a 2-way contract. Hey, if I get open shots like Rui got open shots, bro, I'm hitting like 35% of them, bro. For real. I can shoot. 35%, nigga. And I don't think there's nobody about third in the chat who can shoot better, bro. Yeah, I nigga shoot about 20% from three. A real NBA three, y'all probably ain't even shot a real NBA three before. Shoot. Said can't click the link. I gotta put it into the gotta post it on the subscriptions feed. Hold on. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we everywhere else, we gotta tell them to put it into the community. Some phones, I don't know why they did that neither. As soon as they should have left it alone, they should have like, oh, we got the vertical streams, but when you drop the link, it's different. So it's weird. It's been like that for about a good 6-7 months now. It's been a long time since they did that though. What up, Dino? What's good with it, my G? So they said the trade talk is overstated. I did read that. I read that earlier. I said it earlier too as well. But I ain't touched bases with my peoples in a minute. So I just wanted to be like, hold on, y'all. Let me really see who feeling this, who ain't feeling this, because I wasn't feeling none of this at all. But overstated. That's see to me that's corporate talk. That means talks that fell out. It's over. Hopefully they got a backup plan. Because if this was probably the backup plan. This had to be the backup to the backup plan, bro. So well, it's February 1st in 3 hours to be continued. You already know. You already know, bro. I just don't think it's gonna go down. It might, but All right, y'all. I'm gonna put it into the community. I hate navigating all this, bro. They should just find a way to do it, man. You gotta redo it. All right. It's in the community. Y'all can hop on now. So Luka said it himself, we need and want Rui in LA. He did. And Brian reiterated the same thing when they was talking with him last game. Yeah. I just read a quote that Brian had about Rui. About he appreciate being along with him on the journey. What he say? I just love the kid. I love everything about him. I just want him to, what he say, to take his journey as far as he wants it to go. And I'm happy to be a small part of his journey. Hopefully, he can take something from me. I'm just saying, man. Luka is a transcendent player, bro. And if Rob gets this roster right in the offseason, bro, LeBron can come back, bro. We could be the best team in the league, bro. We can do it, y'all. But yeah, I'm not trading Rui, bro. Never gonna happen. Said they need a rehaul, but it's not for Rui. We can't really get rid of. Apparently, I don't think teams or players like Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber's deals out there are waiting on what Giannis them gonna do. Unless they waiting for a team to call them, and because they know they got $22 million of expiring money. That should have garnered a phone call by now, no matter who the players was. Especially Gabe Vincent, he still gets some clocks. Oh, Maxi Kleber don't even get no more clock. He was out there when I thought it was gonna be Timmy. It was Maxi Kleber. I said, "Oh my God, Maxi Kleber was back with the G Leaguers." He let Timmy take his spot. So this is what LA screw job opportunity. I don't know. I hope not, bro. I hope it's more so. Last time he had this many people where he could fill out a whole roster, bro. He won a championship that year, bro. In 2020, remember Kiwi played us, bro. Kiwi was like, "Yeah, I'm finna come here. I'm finna come here. I'm finna come here." Then went to the Flippers. Rob Pelinka had to form that team overnight, nigga. Free agency was over that morning.
Yo.
What up, Al, man? What's good with it, my G?
What's good, Art?
Chilling, man. Talking about this Rui. We done fell in love with Rui, bro.
I think, like I'm gonna be honest. I think this year is a wash.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest. I don't, I don't think they're gonna build a championship team, until Braun is out of there.
Yep.
Like,
I wouldn't say lost season. I would say wait to see what happens season.
they gon' obviously they gonna make the playoffs, but this is like you gonna be out in the second round.
To who though?
Like I think they can beat the Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
but like the Rockets, the OKC, like that's a bad matchup.
What's the Lakers seed for today? The fifth? We still in the fifth seed? Let me see. Because I want to see if there's any chances where we can, make a push. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Who we got next? We got the Knicks next. Oh, that's gonna be a good game tomorrow. Damn, what time I get off work tomorrow? I get off at 6. What time is the game tomorrow? At 6. That's crazy work right there, bro. I hate them games because I don't never get off when I'm supposed to. Damn. Said, please, LA, do it. You look at time. You know what time is, bro? You just want the Lakers to be bad, bro. It's messed up, G. Yeah, the Lakers is fifth. We 29-18. The Rockets is fourth. We're half a game behind them. We are 2.5 games behind the Spurs for the third seed, and a full 3 games behind the Nuggets.
I
Is
think
your
I think I think they're gonna I don't think Gabe, Rui, Maxi, they out of there, especially for next season.
so people made some good points in the chat saying that you just gonna let Rory, a player we developed, just walk away for nothing.
It depends who's gonna come back next year. Austin gonna come back and probably Braun. That's it.
I agree with it. I do agree with it. I mean, it is if the money wasn't so abundant for the Lakers in the offseason coming up, I would be like, yeah, we got to trade everybody who got an expiring contract except Austin and Brian. Got to be traded. But they really don't want to mess up that money. So they like, okay, I'd rather just y'all walk away. Y'all go sign. Even if Austin get a max deal somewhere, $45 million somewhere, knowing the Lakers ain't gonna pay him that, he probably walk away too. But that's crazy. You think Austin will walk away if somebody gave him a max contract?
Uh, Shit, probably.
That's crazy.
Like there's a reason why he turned down like 80 million for like 4 years.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah. 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 Because when you know that you got more money coming the next year, Joker did the same thing this past off season with Austin too. That's why people was like, oh, but you get 2 years before your last year to extend your deal, right? So the first one, people who be healthy enough, I'll say that, would be like, nah, I'm just gonna wait till next year because I can get more money next year.
Like imagine a undrafted player and you averaging like 26. You gonna
Yeah,
get paid. You gonna get paid, bro.
you gonna get paid, but you won't get the most bread. Like I think I seen a report where his max contract was maxed out right at 42 million dollars a year. Because he was undrafted, like the money is different. He won't be able to get like supermax money until he's been in the league for 10 years, made an all-star, not all-star, but made an all NBA team. One of those things. He ain't done none of that shit. So his max is only like $42 million over 4-5 years, which is
Uh,
that's
Like
where you
in
get
my
the $200
like
million number from that people be talking
like
about.
in my opinion, like I don't like you seen what the Mavericks did with Luka. Like you know how to build a team. I think Rob gonna build a team around him. I just think they can't wait to get rid of Braun ass.
Mm, I don't know. I don't
Cause
know, especially with this new owner coming in. I just think they letting Brian be Brian. If Brian want to walk away tomorrow, they'll be fine with it. If Brian want to play 2 more years, they'll be fine with it. I don't see a problem.
if
He's played
Braun,
in LA longer than he didn't play in LA longer than he didn't play anywhere else in his career.
yeah, but I think like if Braun like if Braun is your second option, like that's cool, man. You gonna get like on defense, man. You gonna get barbecued.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
and that's the
you seen what the Timberwolves did last year. The Timberwolves like they got Ant and that's about it.
yeah, and that's the Austin dilemma that people have with
Like you gonna be in shootouts.
yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be in shootouts, and it's gonna be more so of how it was. Even though we were good, we was I think when Austin before Austin got hurt, we was like the second seed or something like that. But it was shootout heaven. You said bad trade unless you get a center. I saw the possible 3-team trade with De'Aaron Short, Day'Ron Short, I think is his name. But they say he good. He a very good rebounder and all that other stuff. But if we trade for him and he's in this trade, then we're gonna have to cut somebody or release somebody. I'm not trying to have 5 centers on my roster, bro. Really not. So the Lakers gonna stand pat, y'all. There ain't gonna be nothing going on. We're gonna have to just get Austin Reeves back. And Ab, bro, what do you think? How do you think Austin Reeves gonna affect this team, man? Because it seems like we don't talk about Austin Reeves as like say like people any other second option on any other team been gone this long. You'll look at the roster or look at the record and be like, you know, did we do good while they was gone or do bad while they was gone?
Like they doing good without him because you got like you still got Braun dropping like Braun can average like 20 for forever, and you got Luka averaging 33. Like that's why they playing good. Obviously they playing good without him, but you have a top 5 player in the world. Just that you're gonna win some games.
So Austin is enough to put us back in championship contention.
In my opinion, I don't think that that backcourt, man. Like you seen what the Mavs did, like with like PJ Washington, who else was on that team? Derrick
Yeah,
Jones
they had like
Jr.,
Tim Hardaway Jr. They had a
Gafford,
lot of good players.
Gafford. You need to put defenders and people who can that's what they're looking for, wings. You need depth. You don't need a you don't need a guy averaging like 27 like Austin. That's why I don't think that's a great fit.
That's the Austin dilemma, bro. If he that would shock the hell out of me if Austin Reeves walked, bro. That would shock the hell out of me, bro. I mean, we should have traded his ass at his height. We would have got a
Imagine,
haul.
like think about it. If you were Austin Reeves, would you take a discount?
He's on the record saying that he's going to take a discount. I'm just want to put that out there.
Man, you know these
He could be
players
lying,
like
but
these
he is on
players
the record saying he's going
like
to take a discount. He wants to be a Laker for life. That's his thing.
man, you know these players, man. A lot of these players they don't come from millions of dollars, man. They be capping. He capping, man. I'm not taking no pay cut.
I agree. It's not going to be a pay cut.
Like
You know what
I'm
I'm
telling you,
saying? Because
they gonna
it'd
give him
just be
he
a
gonna
little
give
lesser than it'd be a raise, but just not as big of a raise.
he gonna make like the lowest he gonna make is like 35.
Yes. Oh man. So let's go with hold on, let me see. Where is the second tax apron? Where is the second tax apron in the NBA next year?
The second tax apron for the 2025-26 NBA season is about $207.8 million. Team
All right, 200 million. Let's go with $200 million. Stay with me. Vando is on his books next year for 16. So that's gone. Another 4 for Adu Thero. Bronny, I think Bronny's making around 2 or 3. Who else on the books for next year? I think Aiden got a 2-year deal, player option for next year though. He's around $8 million. We got Jake on a 2-year deal. His was around $8 million as well. Let me see. So that's 16 plus 20, 36, $38 million, right? On the books going into the year. So 36 minus 200 is 64, 164. If my math is wrong, don't laugh at me in the chat, y'all. I'm old. So remember we were talking about, this is where I got my $150 million number from, right? The players who come off your books, you can renounce their rights. LeBron James, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Gabe, and Maxey, right? You got that money, which is what, Brian at 57, Gabe and Maxey at 11 apiece, so that's 22. Rui at 18. You know what I'm saying? So that's the money that you will have to spend after you have your full salary cap. The salary cap for next year is going to be $126 million. Right? So the Lakers coming in, say we want to sign somebody, like we want to trade for somebody like a Giannis or somebody, and that's how we can do it. The Lakers is going to have a lot of salary cap room because we're not going to be able to sign nobody in free agency, so to speak. That's going to be a superstar. Yo.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Giannis gonna get moved any day now. He gonna get moved.
Oh, okay. He could. He very well could get moved. Man. But I'm trying to tell the people about how the Lakers can pull off a big player. You know what I'm saying? I just named Giannis off the top of my head. But say there was a trade out there for another superstar who could play along, right? We could trade them into our cap space instead of signing them off for free agency if they're not free agents. Because if you really go look at the free agent list, there's not that many good ones this offseason. And you ask yourself, why is they waiting to spend their money this offseason? Because you can trade, you can still make trades. You ain't got to have players to trade. So, like, say Giannis, I'm going to use Giannis as an example again. He come available in the offseason, right, for a trade. The Lakers, after the draft, right after the draft, we'll have 3 first-round picks. We can trade for Giannis with just some 3 first-round picks. We wouldn't have to trade players. We can trade them right into our cap space. That can happen. So I don't know if they're going to try to make a deal like that next year with a very good player and then use the other guys. Because I want to say James Harden is probably the best free agent next year, bro. It's not good. I encourage y'all to go look at the free agent list coming up this year. It's not good. It's a few good role players, you know, but we gonna see. We unrestricted players, all kind of stuff. It open up all kind of access, bro, when we got that much cap space next year. Look at Abby. Abby said the Lakers ain't winning nothing right now. Hey, how you know that, bro? The Lakers could win the championship still, bro.
I just think the West is like, I think like even last year you won like 50 games and then you lose in the first round. The West is too deep right now.
It is.
That's why you see Giannis said he gonna stay in the East probably.
He might, bro. Would you knock him for it though?
No, that's why Braun, Braun should have stayed his ass in the East, bro.
What?
I think he should, because you won like after 2020, like in the injuries, and then you broke up the team. That's what fucked them up.
I agree. But it's hard. It's hard to see Brian, especially with how Boston came to form. Um, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say the Bucks too, but I'm primarily gonna say Boston. It looked like Boston was primed, ready to take over that conference, whether Brian was there or not.
Yeah, but like think about when the Warriors won that year. They didn't have no crazy talent. Like they had Steph, Wiggins, Draymond, Kuminga, like and then the Lakers that year they missed the playoffs. Like like I think man that year that was the year like how did they win that one that year?
Um,
I
was
think the
everybody
last
healthy? Yeah, that was okay. That was when Boston was known for turning the ball over all the time. Jason Tatum, man, uh, Jalen Brown. Okay,
when
okay, I see what you're talking about.
remember when Braun dropped like 30 by halftime against the Nuggets in 2023?
Yep.
I'm telling you, that was that was the last year that y'all probably would have won a chip with Braun and AD. That was the year.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um, well,
But you ran into a top 10 player probably of all time. You lost to the better team.
oh man, I might put if AD would have stayed healthy. I think he would have stayed healthy if we would have never traded him, and say he would have got the finish last year with the Lakers healthy. I think we were. I think we could go to the Western Conference Finals with a chance to win. I the way AD was playing the start of last year, bro, looked like them niggas was on a mission, bro.
They was killing.
They was
They beat
killing, bro.
Braun. He played against the Knicks with no AD. He was barbecuing them.
And I think he was still like first team level, first, second team level. Well, yeah, he did win second team last year.
Braun
Yeah.
Braun should have been first team, but you know they don't they can't give him everything, bro. The media the media been biased against that dude since he came in.
Big facts. Hey, Judah, what up, Judah, man? He said, man, Lakers are projected to have significant financial flexibility for the 2026-2027 season, with estimates ranging from 38 million to nearly 95 million, depending on roster situations. Big facts. I could have said it. That's what I could have summed it up that way. The Lakers gonna have money to spend, and that's not even counting the money that's the money before you even go talk to Austin, before you even go talk to Brian. You know what I'm saying? That's the money where you can go out and sign a lot of players, bro. But man, we gotta pull out trades.
You
Still
have
gotta
to
pull out trades.
you have to pick the right players though.
That's true.
Like you picked like when you like last year you got Marcus Smart. That it's been good so far. And then that's probably about it. Like
I like
AD,
Jake.
like I like Jake too, but Jake, you think Jake gonna come back next year?
Yeah, we signed him for a 2-year deal. Jake is gonna be on the roster. Vando gonna be on the roster already. Bronny
I don't think.
and
I'm telling you, the
DeAndre Ayton
Lakers,
if he signed his
the
player option.
the Lakers don't need no offense is not their problem. It's not. It's that defense, man.
Man, I just thought about that, bro. DeAndre Ayton, bro, if he don't get no money nowhere, bro, he could literally just be on our team next year, bro. What we gonna do with his ass, bro?
It's not because he a bad player. He just if he don't get no 10 to 12 shots, he get lost. Like you got to feed him the ball. Luka Luka don't Luka don't need a big man that needs to take shots. It's like that's why he plays good with Jackson Hayes because it's a lob threat.
Man. I watched Daniel Gafford play the other day, bro. When he came back against us, man, I want a big like that, bro. I wonder if he's a free agent. I know he might have another year though, but I'm gonna check anyway, just to be on the safe side. Daniel Gafford's contract.
Gafford has a 3-year contract extension with the Mavericks, worth $54.2 million. It starts in June of 2025 and keeps him under contract through the 2028-29 season, with an average.
Well, $18 million a year, y'all. Yeah, he getting paid. Hey, I would trade Rui for Gafford in a heartbeat, but I don't think Dallas gonna do no more deal with us for a long time. Robert Lincoln should have got one of their bigs, bro. He should have got one of their bigs, bro. I know 80. We traded 80. I'd have been like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do you a favor, get you one of these expiring contracts. Go ahead, let me get Daniel Gafford, man. I am trading you a all-time legendary center. Let me get one of your bigs, bro. This nigga had like 4 bigs on the roster already, bro. I would have took Lively or Gafford, either or. He said this nigga tripping. 3 draft picks. Shoot, Giannis ain't gonna go for much more than that. Watch. Oh yeah, Mark's gonna be a free agent. Oh man, see, I don't really see a lot of guys out there for real who fit that what was it, 2024 or 2023? No, I think it was 2024 Mavericks. 2024 Mavs roster. Kyrie Irving, they had the White Pile, they had Najee Marshall, PJ Washington, Jaden Harden, Brandon Williams. No, this ain't it. I saw Klay Thompson. I was like, nah, Klay Thompson wasn't on that team when they went to the finals. Not at all. He said this trade don't move the needle, not that high on 100. Me neither, Mr. 81, bro. I don't really trip. I just wanted to get everybody, you know what I'm saying, what they felt about it, bro. Because for the life of me, I was praying that they didn't do that, bro. Yeah, 2023, 2024. Well, they had Seth Curry, some nigga named Dexter Dennis, Luka, Dante Exum, he's a good defensive player. Daniel Gafford, Josh Green, Tim Hardaway Jr., Rashawn Holmes, he was a good defensive big. Derrick Jones Jr. was a good defensive player. Derek Lively, Markieff Morris, Dwight Powell, PJ Washington, Grant Williams. Yeah, they had big niggas. Who was they starters, though? Luka, I know Gafford, Lively, PJ, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Luka. Tim Hardaway Jr. was 6'5", Luka 6'8", Derek Lively, and that nigga, both of them niggas 7 foot, bro. And PJ Washington 6'7". So yeah, that's a big ass lineup right there. All right, y'all, man. Nice popping. What y'all want to talk about? Because I'm out of topics. I'm finna get up out of there. Go make me something to eat. It's been 2 hours. And I'm at 50 people, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Double tap the screen, man. Welcome back to Big R Sports, man. We in the building. Y'all want to keep it going for another 30 minutes. Let me get some likes. Let me get some comments in the chat. You know, Corey in the building. What's good with it? I said Rory was balling. Yeah, the last game he was. Not the Cleveland game though. You know. But Rory, man, it's hard. It's a hard decision, bro. You either sit back and have all this bread. I mean, you wouldn't even trade Gabe and Maxi Cleaver for like picks, bro. That's a career killer right there, bro, for real. Yep, this a look into the Lakers' next game against the Knicks. That's a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I know it's been a disappearance of Karl Anthony Towns. They say he didn't fell off a cliff. So hopefully that play into the Lakers' favor. You hear me? No, Jay. He's still here, bro. No, you good, bro. It's a question mark. I said it is worth it to make a trade. God damn, the Timberwolves won again today. They keep winning. The Rockets finna win. They keep winning. Damn, bro. The Lakers finna stay in that fifth spot, bro. We got to win some games, too. Jesus Christ. Damn, how long was this road trip? I think we got 2 games left. Yes, sir. We got the Knicks and the Nets. Then we back in LA. And that's when we can go on a run. The Lakers can go on a big run, bro. When we go back to the crib, we're going to have hella home games. You said I'm high, you know what? And I was like, what the? Hey, shout out to you, man, for the $10 donation, bro. That's my first dono of the night, baby. I was just finna go to the crib, too. I ain't going nowhere. Hey. I appreciate you, man. That's real talk right there. Yes, sir. Yeah. Because now we got January out the way. We got January out the way. February, March, bro. The next thing you know, the playoffs are right here. Who y'all pick for the Super Bowl? Appreciate you, bro. Cameron, you the first dude to come here and say, yes, make that trade. Everybody who said make that trade was a Laker hater, bro. So don't try to set my team up for failure, bro. You're gonna have to give me some reasons in the chat of why the Lakers should make this trade. Otherwise, I don't think you're being sarcastic and you're a Laker hater. You did. So why not trade DeAndre Ayton? There's nobody to trade him to. Somebody got to want to be traded. Somebody got to want to, you know what I'm saying, want him. I don't think nobody wants to pull any trigger. Maybe if there was a bigger trade, yes, but, you know, and we find ourselves in that position of saying every year who we going to trade them for. Is it really going to make us better? Is it going to make us worse? You know, I like Day'Ron Sharpe. I'm not going to lie. And I think if we made that trade, I would have threw Rory, but Ayton ass in there too. It's just we always got to put a good player or a starter or first round picks into every little trade that we make because they call it the Lakers tax, bro. Being a Laker fan for so long, that stuff's starting to get on my damn nerves. I said, Luka needs some help, bro. What you mean? This nigga Rui didn't help us. Said, to be honest, DA was balling last game and no hating in this shit. Hey, he is inconsistent. Beginning of the year when he was getting the ball 15, 16 times a game, he was very consistent. One of the best mini floaters from a big in the game, or anybody, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. You know how we are. He's going to have to go have a game like Washington, but then you can't do nothing against Cleveland. You let their bigs bully the hell out of you, bro. Claxton, I like Claxton. I do like Claxton, but when I see the kind of fit that we need, I feel like that's why, you know what I'm saying, he ain't took to the next level. Claxton, to me, is like what Aiden was in Phoenix, right, at his height. He could ball out a little bit, get you some good games, disappear some. But it's another nigga on your team, named, you know what I'm saying, Dayron Sharp that people really want, who's a big, a big. So we go after that. See, he puts up 40 some nights and still loses. He needs help. Hey, that's because, you know, he shoots a lot. That's just what it is. I don't think he a ball hog or nothing, but she shoots a lot. So he gonna put up 40 on most nights, whether we win or lose. You see. Yep, may not fit in. Clax, I think he'll fit. I think that's a perfect, like, to me, Claxton ain't the biggest dude in the world. I think he'll be a good power forward for us coming off the bench. I don't think he's the kind of starter that we need. For real. Hey, all these new people, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Welcome to Big R Sports, man. Hit the subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe, nigga. See, we should have made that trade for Williams. When I watch Mark Williams play, I see another DeAndre Ayton. Sorry, y'all. I remember when we said right before we had a game with Charlotte, right before we made the trade last year, Brian dunked on him so bad, bro. It was sad. And just we was abusing him all night, bro. Just it wasn't good for Mark. And he went on a stretch after that where he was averaging like 23 and 10 a game and playing really good basketball. But hey, I didn't see it. What killed me is that Phoenix traded for him. And then it went like a month before that, they traded for Nick Richards. They got both of their centers, bro. They took 25 shots in Chicago game. That's a lot, you know. I can't call it, bro. That's a lot. So yeah, true. Against the Wizards, Bronny had more points than Marcus Smart, who played 27 minutes, and he only had 8 minutes against the Warriors. But see, players like Marcus Smart, bro, we're not expecting them to score any threes, any double-digit games they have. To me, is a plus. I feel like Marcus Smart is out there for his defense and then hit open threes, where we can win a game. Go look at the games we done won. He ain't balled out in a lot of them at all. But he had good enough defensive presence and good enough three-point shooting where he had like 9 points, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple dimes. You see he was throwing the ball, passing the ball yesterday. They gave him the Austin Reeves role where they kind of let him initiate the offense a little bit. He's either bringing the ball up the court or get it as soon as he come up court. So we're going to see when that pan out. I think when Austin come back, bro, we're going to take off, bro. And nobody's talking about it, bro. I think that's what I'm going to make my next stream, bro. That's not a stream of the game. Because I do stream the Lakers live stream on a Big R Sports. So check me out, y'all. You know, play-by-play reactions by Big Arch itself, you know. I'm just trying to keep this alive, bro. Yes, sir. We said the white boy is the key to the season. And what I'm just trying to say is that with him, I think when he got hurt on Christmas, he was like the second or third seed. We the fifth seed now. Whenever any second best player on anybody's team get hurt, everybody's supposed to step their game up and play good basketball and keep it trucking. And everybody's in close enough range where, and we can finish this Grammy road trip with a winning record. Then Austin come back the last game. Then you got the autumn home game stretches, bro. All I'm saying, bro, we can go off on a nice run, get us a nice hot seed to finish the year, and then see what happens, bro. First round, home court advantage. Second round, hopefully home court advantage if we get to the top two. You know, even OKC falling. They just lost to the Timberwolves the other night. And he said, Austin, another J. Will, a healthy J. Will. Shoot. A first year Chicago Bulls, J. Will. Says that the Lakers trade AR-15 because he's a free agent and the Lakers ain't got money to pay him. We definitely going to have the money to pay him. That's without question. The question around Austin Reeves is that is it a right fit? Seriously. Like, the Lakers going to have to look themselves in the mirror and say, all right, Austin is probably going to want like $30 to $35 million a year. They're going to try to bargain him down. Some teams might come in and offer him more. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a bid war. And Austin is on the record saying he's going to give the Lakers a discount, you know. But who knows? That discount could be, hey, another team is finna give me 36. I come to y'all give me 32, 33. And that's the discount. And that's crazy, bro. That's Austin Reeves. I probably give him about, let me see. I give him, he turned down the $18 million a year. I'll probably give him a good 25. I give him a 4-year, $100 million deal. Yep. And if any team want to come and match it or try to put them away, you're gonna have to spend over $100 million, bro. Flat out. Cameron said Jackson Hayes, low key, been balling out lately. Yeah. There's somebody who we need probably gonna have to resign to. Anything is possible. But the Lakers look like they finna stay in pat, y'all. Look like they finna just shut it down, focus on the playoffs, get a little better, tighten up our defense, you know. All-Star break, post-All-Star break. Let's go. Lakers ain't got money to pay him. Shoot, if they do, you heard me read that earlier. I said for sure. You know what? I'm finna go. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all made it a fire night tonight, bro. Shout out to Abdi, bro, for coming up here, rapping with the boy. First time on the panel, man. Appreciate that, bro. To everybody, Jay, Cameron, everybody new. I see John today. Hopefully y'all subscribe. I try to stream at least 4 times a week. I stream Laker games. I'll streams like this one every now and again, in between the time, in the meantime. So shout out to Lakers Nation, bro. Appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the go round, on the come around, man. Tomorrow, Lakers versus Knicks. Big game tomorrow, man. I might try to start a stream late if I have to. The stream is the game is at 6 Central Time. I'm in the middle of the country. And I get off work at 6. So But I'm gonna try to make it though. I'm gonna try to make it happen, bro. No later than 6:30. If it's after 6:30, y'all don't see nothing, then y'all know what it is. You know what it is. St. Louis, stand up, man. LA Lakers, stand up, man. Hey, no matter what they say, if they say we ain't got no shot, the niggas lying to you, bro. We got Luka and Brian still, bro. Just trying to get through the regular season, bro. Healthy. We healthy going into the playoffs, nigga. We could beat anybody, bro. Don't let these niggas lie to y'all, bro. That's what I'm saying when I get up out of here, bro. Because, you know, niggas be lying, bro. Make you think it's over. We ain't got nothing left. It's over, you know. It ain't never over till it's over, nigga. Sure. Hey, and the fat girl ain't singing. And I ain't got no fat girl, so all right, y'all, bro. Your boy's out. Hey, check the video. Peace out, y'all.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports 30. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hosts praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTube, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paid in the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
Magic out of the back court. Magic left side to Kareem. Slam dunk. Look at that.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers. Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
What's good, Dirty? What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Here's LeBron. James, he hits, fire! What a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, nice! Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in. That's a three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way. You got it!
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Here's LeBron. James, he hits, fire! What a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, nice! Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in. That's a three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way. You got it!
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up, it's not an option.
Haters been counting me out, I'm counting my views and loading my clicks. You say my name, you on the list. I'm checking them twice and I'm cooking them quick. Real takes is dying, the fake ones is lit. YouTube is off balance, so I'm back on my itch. St. Louis dirty, big art, sports dirty. That's how I like you all on my itch. I won't take a sip, I'm hitting blunts whenever it's lit. Not popping no pills, but do as you wish. I roll with the winners, I love them to death. I got a few friends, not all of them rich. What good is the channels, my brothers is broke. What good is the panels, my dogs can't sit. I'm on my mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas no chips. Just put the G-Shot back on my wrist. These shoes came with Weezy, he gave me a gift. Back when YouTube hoes praying like this. They act like the legends cannot coexist, but I never beef with a streamer for nothing. If I smoke a YouTuber, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clicks, it won't be for fame. See to the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching YouTube, you was paving the ground. Got my own cadence, I got my own style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you don't fuck with me, you ain't got a choice. Did my own thing, still made all that noise. I had to be different, I met my intentions. Now big on sports, got a voice.
Probably the greatest scorer to ever play in the game. But I'll go as far as to say LeBron James may be the greatest player to ever play the game.
Man, LeBron James is the one, dog.
Not tell me in a one-on-one game now that LeBron James would have dominated. In a one-on-one game, LeBron James, 6'9", 260 pounds.
LeBron is not as good as Michael Jordan.
What's good, Dirty?
In transition, Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Here's LeBron. James, he hits, fire! What a block from James! 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, nice! Good night! He turns the corner and just bullets in. That's a three. Make somebody else beat you. Three on the way. You got it!
What's good, Dirty?